Here comes the next one. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
He was like, what? What are you doing? You will not understand. Thank you very much. And as we continue this very epic journey, loop rides, now we gotta head back to base. So we're gonna do a quick video on that, what it was like at night to head back to base. Let's get back to the HQ here at Loop Rides. Yeah! Yeah!
It's showtime.
It's going to be a bit of an odd motovlog in the dark. So this was after we've just collected and paid for the BMW F900R, which is pretty cool. We've come out of a wealthy town called Ramsgate, and now we're approaching the N25. The N25 was built a long time ago, and is just a massive motorway that runs full 360 degrees on the outside of the capital, which is London. And then the N25 diverts to all different parts of the country, so it diverts to the north, the Midlands, the southwest, Scotland, Wales. So it's an important little hub. But yeah, it's the Kawasaki then. The F900R is in a beautiful white and red colour scheme. So it's one of the best colour schemes to have in the F900R, which is great. The colour looks really nice. The paint looks nice and thick. There's very little orange peel. BMW quality paint, so it's just perfect. Like a Kawasaki. So that's really nice. And we're now on the M25, and we're just going to sit here driving. So we make our way back to base. On the M25, you see all sorts of different cars, all sorts of different vehicles. On the odd occasion you might see a Porsche, you might see an M, a BMW, you might see some supercars, you might see some junior supercars. And you just find all sorts of stuff on the M25, and you wonder how these drivers, there's an average speed zone. Some of them are definitely doing over 70. They're a Range Rover. I was definitely doing over 70. How you haven't got a speeding ticket, or if you haven't got a speeding ticket, how you still have a license is just beyond comprehension. It's the average speed limit. The cameras will get you if you're not careful. I mean, it's weird. But luckily it's not raining, so that's nice. Yay! It's just nice dry roads. Nice dry skies. It's been quite a day. Oh, you're definitely doing over 70. God damn. How do you not have a speeding ticket? That's really weird. If you live in China, it's a lot worse, because what the cameras will do is they will flash. Like a really bright flash. Luke Pride's has seen videos on YouTube where these cameras have gone off and they're so bright, it's like they're blinding you. And Yeah, the Chinese government are happy to blind their people with really bright speed cameras. Which is really weird. Different part of the planet. See some nice Audis. Stuff. So we'll keep on driving and catch you later on. Yeah. Well, hello everyone at Luke Rides. Luke Rides' Apple phone is having a bit of a mini freak out, so can't use the phone at all. So we're back to using the head cam. So this is the F900R. Look at that, and those gorgeous red colours by BMW. This one is the Cup specification, so that means it's got all of the upgrades in the highest spec possible. So that's why it also gets this red, white BMW racing colour. It also has the rear cowl seat delete, which looks beautiful, really pretty. Whoa. And as well, we've got the up and down quick shifter from BMW, which is great. Auto blipper. Wow, LED headlight. Wow, look at that. That is just wow. So yeah, you'll get to meet it in the flesh, and it's pretty, isn't it? Definitely delete that tall screen. It's a naked. No naked should have a tall screen. It just looks ugly and horrible, cheap, ugly. Anyone that thinks different is just a fucking moron and an idiot that doesn't understand motorcycles. You don't buy a naked for wind protection and deflecting the wind. You buy it because it doesn't have fairings or windscreen. But apart from that, that's pretty, isn't it? Only Luke Ride's iPhone's working. Get some nice close-up shots, but yeah. Yeah, so we're back now. We've just passed Fleet Services, which is a good place for being able to go to the bathroom, throw any rubbish you might have collected in your vehicle, and a good place to just stop. We're now on the main dual carriageway that leads into the southwest towards Plymouth, that sort of area. And on these roads you quite often see some interesting vehicles. We just saw an Aston Martin supercar come by, saw a Bentley come by. You just never know what else you might come across on this massive dual carriageway. But we've seen a Gritter. That was really fast. It was actually really fast. The way it just came out of Fleet Services and then went on to the dual carriageway, it was quick. But what? Being the windscreen, you can see just a layer of salt and road grime that's built up. That's just on a long run anyways. As we're blinded by somebody's headlights. Little car. The moon's quite bright. Yeah. We keep going and see what happens. Yeah. Gone to a stage now where we've passed Stonehenge. There was a really weird LED light in the distance near Stonehenge, maybe inside Stonehenge itself. Couldn't really tell. It was really weird. going past many different speed cameras now. There's a little triangle to say deer and little animals run around in these woods. Eat. Sleep. All that sort of stuff. And just trying to maintain our energy. It's 10 p.m. so quite late, but there's still a good 3 hours before we're going to be able to get back to base. The F900R is very lovely, it's very pretty. Red-white is one of the best colour combinations for an F900R, and one of the most expensive colour schemes as well. So that's really pretty. You can even see the electronic unit that operates the up and down quick shifter, which is quite interesting. It's very, very nice. It's interesting how long the chain is as well. The chain actually looks quite long. And imagine that parallel twin with a dry sump duplication. That's very rare. Actually see that. Wow. It's quite. That explains why its turning circle must be so good. Maybe. I don't know. Used to say. But yeah. Luke Rice doesn't actually have a motorcycle. He can take a long distance with fancy motorcyclist, a fancy bikers. Because Luke Rice has just gone for like a super bike, Kawasaki, and like then classic race bike, and it's all race, it's all sporty focused. And problem with having very fast race bikes is they are not there to give you comfort. But if you do a lot of miles, because of the position that you're in, your body starts getting all sorts of really bad pains. Luke Rides remembers there was a time he took the ZX10 Superbike on a 126 mile advanced motorcyclist ride, and it was about 85 miles or 90 miles into the ride. And we all got to a junction at a town, I think somewhere in the north of Devon, and Luke Rides was in so much pain because all of his body was in that race position, so everything was hurting. Shoulder, arms, knees, joints, everything was hurting so badly. He put his left leg down and he literally couldn't come out of the junction, just absorbing the sheer pain of moving. And the fellow advanced bikers were looking at Luke Rice going, is he okay? Why isn't he moving? Because we were at the junction together. They didn't understand it, but they were really good that they just waited. They waited for Luke Rice to pull out when he was ready, and that was nice. They didn't like go, "Oh, Luke Rice, you've got to get move on." It's like they were just like, because the advanced motorcyclists, they don't ride race bikes, so they don't know what it's like when you've done a lot of miles on like 200 mile an hour, over 200 horsepower bike. And what that feels like, and how your body is just like, if you haven't had a good break, it's like, that's it, I'm broken now. Speed camera. This is a forest, some kind. going and see what happens.
Well, Nick Wright hopes you enjoyed that little video. Sorry that it is yeah, it's a night video, not easy to film, difficult to see what's going on. Luke Wright is really sorry about that, but that's just how it is, and
You're goddamn right.
until Luke Wright can ride again, he's doing what content he can in what way he can. So yeah, aren't you a good boy, you great big cuddler? You're a good boy. Here's a good boy. Here's a spawn boy.
The way we...
The little rascal has spirit. As water.
It's the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, kid.
Can we drink the coffee here at New Christ? Should we drink the coffee? Yeah, I think we can drink the coffee. Coffee. New Christ can drink the coffee. Yay! Yeah.